Okay, asshole. So here I am with almost a hand's width of space against my bike. I can't stand the bike up. I literally can't get out of this. No, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oh, look. Do I have enough gas to get to work? Yeah, I do. I watched an HBO show a couple of years ago, and it ran for 3 seasons. I only saw 2. I really wish I saw season 3. And my girlfriend and I started watching it because I thought it was a good show. And the first episode's really long, and the pilot feels a little drawn out. But after that, it's really nice. The show's called The Newsroom, and it's got Jeff Daniels. Oh, God, I can't remember any of the other cast. I have names for everybody, like the guy from 10 Cloverfield Lane that gets shot in the face by John Goodman. Be positive. Be positive. Don't let the existential dread set in. Don't let it. The cast is good. They fit well with their characters. Slumdog Millionaire's in it. It is set that Jeff Daniels is the anchor of a news network that he basically is like the Jay Leno of news, is how they quote him, or what they call him, because he doesn't bother anybody. And he's very worried about ratings and being a likable guy and all this other kind of crap. And like that's been his life. And he used to date a girl. She cheated on him. He left her. And then it winds up being Jeff Daniels' boss hires her to become his executive producer. So she's going to run the show pretty much, and he's the anchor. He ultimately gets say over her, but after renegotiating his contract and putting himself in a crippling situation. And it winds up being that Jeff Daniels wants to be a good news anchor, but is for some reason scared to lose an audience, kind of thing. So the EP is there to bust him out of that shell and produce the news. So Jeff Daniels' boss is like, do it. Do the right thing. We're actually going to try something new, and it's not going to be doing the crap news or the crap show on people that want to watch reality TV. It will be called The News. And they make jokes about it too, like, we're trying a new format, and everybody up high or up above is like, what are you going to do? I mean, why were you going to lose ratings? And they're like, yeah, we know. We're going to try this thing. Ratings will sway, but then we'll get them back. Don't worry. It'll be a flux thing. And they're like, well, what do you call it? And they're like, oh, it's called doing the news. The actual news, instead of, taking jabs at Sarah Palin, which is what everybody does at that, or is doing at that point. And it's set, the first episode is the day the BP oil spill happened, which dumped out like 4 million gallons of crude oil into the Gulf every day. And the thing I like about the show is it's all based around fact and events that actually happened. Some of the things are a little stretched, like some of the people they interview are fictitious. But at the same time, these people are actually based on real people. Like, Arizona tried to pass a bill that any immigrant needs to carry papers. And the guy who helped write the bill has a PhD in something. I think it's socioeconomics or like socialism. I can't remember, but he's a professor at a university. And Jeff Daniels is talking to him, and he's just like, okay, well, it's great to be here, this and that. And Jeff Daniels says, okay, so this will make it required that everybody has to carry papers, or every immigrant will have to carry papers on them. And the guy is like, oh, no, just illegal Mexican, or just Mexicans. Or, sorry, Latinos or Latinas, kind of thing. And he's so racist. He's so goddamn racist. I can't believe somebody with an education is that goddamn racist. And Jeff Daniels, of course, like, it's so bad. It is like watching a train wreck in slow motion with popcorn and front row seats to it. It winds up being like, you see the highs and the lows of the newsroom, and they go after the Tea Party. They go after the Republican Party, which Jeff Daniels' character actually highly supports. And as they're doing the news and all that kind of stuff, Jeff Daniels is very reluctant and scared to do this. So he winds up like going further and further into this. And he gets to a point where he's like, the Republican Party is being hijacked in real time, and no one's doing anything about it, and everybody's just sitting there and watching. Nobody is saying anything or doing anything. Like, we need to report this. And so he gets in trouble because David and Charles Koch own the network, which, if you look them up, they're real people. They want to steal your Medicaid and Social Security. Or, sorry, Medicare and Social Security. Yeah, they're evil people. The cast is easily adopted as your best friend, and you get the sense of, this is amazing and we're gonna do something great, and you feel hopeful for the future, and you feel like part of the cast of the newsroom, like you're doing something good. And when something bad happens, you're like, damn it, we messed up. It puts you in one of the seats of the office, which is so cool to have that feeling as things are going on. You feel inspired, and you feel like you actually want to get up and do something for the world, do something better, or do something that's bigger than yourself. So I highly recommend that. Give it a watch. Watch the first season. I would rate this as one of my top TV shows that I like to watch.